Alright, let's get started. I've finished watching the cartoon, and now it's time for me to go see what's going on in the village. Maybe I'll find something interesting. There are some strange footprints near my house. Let's follow them and see where they lead. I heard some strange knocking, but I still haven't figured out who it was. Wow, friends, just look at this. Here, a villager was actually destroyed, but who did it? There's no one around, and someone committed this crime. I need to find who did this and throw them in jail. At times like this, I need Mikey. Together with him, we can definitely sort out all the problems, find the culprit, and punish them severely.
Oh, JJ, are you here already? I didn't expect to see you here.
Mikey, why do you look so weird? Did you even see who attacked that villager?
I just dressed up like this because I'm playing hide and seek with someone in our village. So I'm just playing. No, what even happened here?
Someone attacked a villager, and I need to find out who did it, because we really have a big problem. Someone is wandering around the village and might attack someone.
It's a big problem, but I've never seen anything like it. I'm just shocked right now. Who did this and why did they do this to the villager? He really is poor.
Mikey, will you help me search, because I can't find the culprit on my own. We need to catch him and arrest him.
Oh, JJ, I'll definitely help you find whoever did this. But here's a weapon for you, so he doesn't attack you. I'll go look the other way.
Hey, it's certainly good that Mikey went looking for the attacker, but what am I supposed to do with this villager? I won't be able to help him now. Oh, Mikey's really causing a lot of trouble. He's acting weird today. I thought he was suspicious at first, but I think I was just imagining it. I hope everything turns out well for him and he sees this through to the very end. That's much more important right now, I think. I need to conduct my own investigation and find whoever did this. He's facing a really serious punishment, and I hope we can do it. I wonder where the police are. They should have definitely found that villager and started searching by now. This is all really weird. But for now, I just need to find some clues and take action myself. Oh, the police are actually here. Hey, there's a villager being attacked.
JJ, what's going on here? Did you really attack that villager? Raise your hands immediately and hand over all your weapons.
It's not what you think. I didn't attack that villager. I found him, and then Mikey came, gave me this weapon, and of course, just ran off somewhere, probably to look for the attacker.
JJ, have you seen Mikey around here? 'Cause he definitely ran that way. I almost didn't catch him. He's trying to escape the village. I'll tell you the truth, Mikey did it. We were chasing him, but he escaped from prison. We're planning to catch him now, but we don't know how.
Wait, so the one who attacked the villager and destroyed him was Mikey? But how is that possible? He's my best friend. I can't believe he did something like that.
JJ, it's all very complicated here, and all I can say is that Mikey is a real bandit. He tried to take the cookies from that villager. JJ, it's all very complicated here, and all I can say is that Mikey is a real bandit. He tried to take the cookies from that villager. So, JJ, we'll need your help. Our goal is to catch Mikey, stop all these attacks, and punish him. Would you like to join our police force and help us?
If Mikey really did this, then I need to catch him and stop him. I simply have no other choice, so I'll go look for him and I'll definitely catch him. But how can we catch Mikey if he can just leave or go somewhere? We need at least some plan to resolve this and find him in the village.
If he runs on foot, the police helicopter and cars will find him, so there's no need to worry about that. I'm more worried if he just drives away. We can't check everyone who enters and leaves the village. That's why we need to come up with a plan that will help us find him really quickly.
Do we need to check all the cars? Listen, police, maybe I should build a scanner. It would scan cars and show what's inside and who's inside.
A scanner? That sounds necessary, and I think we have everything we need. Come with me. I'll have everything we need in a chest in the backyard. If you can actually build something like that, then go ahead and do it. I'm really interested to see how it works.
Don't worry, I can definitely do it and see it through to the very end. I'll make the best scanner, and that way we can catch Mikey and send him to jail. He definitely deserves it, and he'll be punished, friends.
As I said, you have the time and resources. You need to build a cool scanner that will display all the information. That way, we'll find the fugitive Mikey.
We literally have everything we need to build a scanner here. That's why I need to get started, and I hope I can handle it. My task is simple. Build a truly massive scanner. For that, I'll need a lot of blocks, screens, equipment, and technology. That way, we can find Mikey and throw him in jail. I'm more than sure he'll be on that list, and he won't escape that easily. I'll make sure we can see everything in the car, and if Mikey's in there, we'll send him to jail right away. I'm more than sure of it. Of course, I didn't know Mikey did it, but if it really was him, then I need to help in any way I can and see this through to the very end. He needs to get punished. I hope he didn't hurt anyone else in the village and we can actually arrest him, because bandits like him belong in jail. I've never built a scanner before, but now I have the perfect opportunity. I need to practice this a lot more. Then we can see this through to the very end. The sooner we solve all this, the better. I want to solve all the problems and do something good for this village and save as many villagers as possible. I can't believe Mikey has become such a cruel bandit, actually attacking every villager like that. What did they do to him? Why did he do this? I'll ask him all these questions when I catch him. I definitely won't let him go, and I'll see this through to the very end. He'll regret all this. I need to solve all this as quickly as possible so I can help the police and catch Mikey. But right now, my priority is, of course, solving all the problems with the construction. I need a lot more space here to fit everything. The mechanism is quite simple, but very effective. The scanner will show us everything about whoever passes through it. That's our plan, and I hope Mikey doesn't find out about it, because if he does, he'll be hiding somewhere in the village and someone else might get hurt. First of all, I'll actually build a box that's impossible to get through. No one will be able to escape it. It'll be a closed place. I'll have the police bring all the cars and such here so we can check everything and determine who's really leaving the village. Since Mikey can't escape on foot, he'll definitely get into a car and try to steal it. That's why we'll stop him this time. Of course, building the scanner is really hard work because it's a huge mechanism that needs to operate according to a single system. It's much better than just running around the village trying to find it. We'll be able to buy a lot more time if we check everyone out. I like working for the police, and especially looking for criminals. It's a shame that Mikey turned out to be one of them. I thought he was my best friend and wouldn't do something like that. We need to see this through to the very end, and as quickly as possible. The faster we do this, the faster Mikey can go to prison to make up for his mistakes. Of course, it's a shame that something like this happened to the villager, but Mikey really did something very bad. I hope no one else gets hurt this time. Okay, I've made the basics, and now all that's left is to close it and then actually install all the mechanisms that should work. All of this will actually scan this box and give us all the accurate information, so the bandits definitely won't be able to change clothes or escape. We will punish everyone who breaks the law and tries to smuggle anything terrible out of here, but our orders are only to catch Mikey, and that's the most important thing. Great, friends, we've got the base. Now we need to secure the mechanisms. They all need to work and connect them to the screen. I'm pretty sure the bandits have never seen anything like this. That's why it will be really cool to punish them for this. We can trap them all and send them to prison. Mikey definitely deserves it, and I hope he reforms and becomes good again. If not, then let him sit in this prison for as long as he needs. I definitely won't try to get him out if he can destroy someone so easily. It's just awful. The mechanism is truly intricate, and I absolutely mustn't miss anything. Everything has to be perfect, and only then will we be able to get results. Of course, I don't have time to test all this, because I've already been given a short time to build this entire scanner. I really need to hurry. The most important thing is that it all works correctly, because I won't get a second chance to fix or redo anything. I need to believe in my skills and do everything right the first time. That way, I can truly solve all the problems here and now. Woohoo, friends, I finally did it! I built that scanner I was talking about. It should work, but we don't have time to test it all, so we need to start letting people in already. Let the police let everyone in, and then we'll check everyone leaving the village and wanting to go somewhere. Then they'll have to go through the scanner. We'll gather all the detailed information and decide who to let through, and who will stay in the village or go to prison. This should greatly help us find Mikey. As soon as he decides to leave the village, he'll definitely be caught. There aren't many cars here that want to leave the village. There are only 4 of them. The banana kid is in the very first one. But it could be a suit, so we need to run it through the scanner. He'll have to drive it. Okay, time to run the scanner as soon as he drives inside. I'm wondering if my scanner is working or if all this effort on my part has been for nothing. Friends, do you see all this? It really works. This really is the banana kid, and he's carrying bananas in his car, so it's not Mikey. We can let him pass and let him go wherever he wants. Then we can really solve all the problems and find Mikey, who's hiding somewhere. Sooner or later, he'll have to leave because the police are all over the village looking for Mikey. He can't just hide. Police, let him through. It's the banana kid, and let him go wherever he wants. He's completely clean. We need to continue checking all the cars that arrive this time. They all don't know about this system and how it works. That's why Mikey could very easily fall into this trap, and sooner or later, we'll arrest him. Banana Kid, thank you for passing the check. You can go wherever you want. You're fine. We still have a lot of work to do, so drive on. Now that we know everything's working perfectly, we'll definitely be able to catch Mikey. He's already done enough against our village. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it's a villager on a tractor. We need to check if this is a fake skin, and maybe Mikey decided to disguise himself like that. Villager, drive inside and stop, just like Banana Kid did. It's best not to scare the cops because they might arrest you. We must do everything correctly and without any major mistakes. Then the result will be guaranteed, and no bandits will be able to escape my scanner. Great! I've set up the laptop and now the villager is driving in. I hope everything works as it should and that it might be Mikey. Then we'll have less work to do. In any case, checking all this also takes a lot of time. We need to have time to check everyone and then find someone else who wants to leave. Once we catch Mikey, I'll either leave this scanner with the police or officially join them myself. I enjoy protecting the village this way and catching bandits. That's fine too. He's just a villager transporting wheat, so we can skip him too and there won't be any problems. Of course, at this rate, I might think Mikey just stayed in the village and we just need to keep looking for him. What if he makes a mistake somewhere? But I'm glad it's all working and there are no glitches. We just need to keep doing it, and sooner or later, we'll definitely be able to catch someone with this scanner. The most important thing is, while we can't catch Mikey, he can do whatever he wants. So we need to hurry up with the searches and check everyone. Because at that point, one of the villagers might get hurt too. Even though we took his weapon, he could still find more. That's also a problem. Okay, we've checked one more, and there are only 2 left. Mikey is most likely in one of those cars. We need to be ready to catch them. Each of us needs to get ready because Mikey has really done a lot of bad things. We need to catch him and punish him as quickly as possible. We don't see the driver in those 2 cars, so we need to be very, very careful. As soon as we see their faces, we'll know what to do with them. But there's definitely no need to worry because there are a lot of police here and no one will be able to escape from us. No one needs any extra problems and we can solve everything quickly. Oh, guys, it's Tomatoes, and he's transporting weapons in his car. That means we need to detain him immediately and send him to prison. We have no right to let Tomatoes out, and he needs to be punished for this. Look, my mechanism really works, and the scanner finds real bandits. Police, detain that blue car. Tomatoes is there, and he could be dangerous. He needs to be thrown in jail, and then we'll decide what to do with him. Now that our village won't have someone like Tomatoes, the whole village will be a little safer, so we need to keep scanning the cars. There's one last car left, and it's most likely Mikey's, so police, be ready to arrest him. We've done some really serious work, but it's all nothing until we find Mikey. It might take a little while, but I feel like we've won. That's very strange. The last car was a police car, but for some reason, it still came here. We absolutely need to check it and not let it go. If Mikey's hiding there, that would be truly amazing, but this way we can definitely catch him and trap him. Okay, we need to check the police car right now. I have a bad feeling about this, so we need to prepare for the worst. In any case, if it's Mikey, he's already caught in a trap and won't be able to get past this point, because they'll immediately start chasing him. We still have a few things to set up to make sure we get all the information, because he might try to trick us. We can't let that happen. Oh, guys, that really is Mikey in that car. He most likely stole a huge amount of diamonds from the village bank. I knew we could catch him. That's why we need to act now and arrest him. Police, sound the alarm. We have to arrest Mikey. He hasn't realized anything yet, but we need to act quickly because he might start driving away and catching him will be very difficult. We have to be one step ahead.
We've called for backup, and they'll be here very soon. Attacking him now is dangerous. We don't know how strong he is right now.
We'll definitely lose Mikey now and won't be able to do anything. That's why we need to somehow decide to attack the car ourselves and get Mikey out. It's the only way. Oh no, friends, that simply can't be happening. Mikey really just started driving away, and now there's going to be a chase. We need to try to catch him. For that, I'll also take a police car and go after him. This time we definitely can't lose, and I will catch him and send him to jail. I also need a weapon because Mikey could be very dangerous. The reinforcements will decide to follow me, and then he definitely won't get away. I need to get after him as quickly as possible and not give him a chance to escape. That's my #1 priority, to keep the whole village safe. Mikey was almost in my hands, but we weren't prepared properly. Now he could escape, and I won't be able to catch up. In any case, it was a good try. Let's take one of the police cars and give chase. If the police don't want to follow him and are afraid of something, then I will do it and arrest him here and now.
Oh no, JJ, you finally caught up with me. I didn't mean to, but it was too late. I accidentally hit that villager and then stole the diamonds from the bank.
It definitely wasn't an accident. You can't just leave and run away, Mikey. So you'll need to return all the diamonds and surrender. I'll arrest you right now. I learned about you from the scanner you ran through. This wasn't an accident, and you'll answer for everything you've done. I hope you can right all your wrongs.
Okay, JJ, I surrender and can't do anything else. I understand perfectly. That's why you were able to catch me and come up with such a brilliant plan. You really are a cool cop, thinking of that scanner thing. Now the village will be safe and I'll try to fix everything.
Great, friends. We were able to catch Mikey, arrest him, and of course take all the diamonds for ourselves. Now we can return it all to the village. That's why, friends, we'll be saying goodbye to you now. I need to take Mikey to jail. That's why it's goodbye and see you soon.